I'm Rebecca Canavan. I'm here with seniors Matt Coleman and Williams. Kurt, how's the season going so far for the Valiants?
This season we've had, we've made successive improvements over last year, and in comparison to last year, we've done really well. I think we've gelled much better as a team, and just moving forward. I mean, we've hit a rough patch here a little bit in the last about month, but you know what? I think the true test of a team is really when they face adversity and they're able to get through that. And I think that we definitely have the team that's able to do that. We have the compatibility in the dressing room, and that really translates to on the ice as well. So
awesome. The offense has had such an amazing year, scoring on average under 4 goals a game. Can you talk about being such a key to Manhattanville's strong offense?
Yeah, I don't really think I'm such a key as much as the systems that the coaches put in and the hard work that the guys put in, day out. We show up every day and we're just trying to get better. We've hit a little bit of a rough patch here lately, but over the course of the season, we just try and get better on the things that we weren't from the last game. I think that's helping every guy, from the young guys to the old guys.
So Kurt, you're part of a 3-goalie rotation alongside Kyle Redman and Tyler Fever. Can you talk about how it feels to get focused and be prepared when they call your number?
Yeah, absolutely. It's that part's all about mindset. You just have to come to work or to the rink every day and make yourself better. You have to focus on getting better at. If it's one thing, if it's a plethora of things, you're still getting better at something. And by doing so, you also make your teammates better. And I think that's paramount to team success, is understanding that it's really about the collective. Sometimes it's not all about you. It has to start there, and then I think it has to it really just has to work towards being a beneficial thing for the team. So yeah. I think that's probably the biggest thing, is just coming to work every day and knowing that I'm going to work on this, and that's going to make personally my game better, but more importantly, that's going to make everybody around me better as well. And I think that's the biggest kind of takeaway from that.
Matt, you've been a 4-year player at Manhattanville. Can you talk about how much you've grown since your freshman year?
I mean, physically, I'm just getting bigger and bigger every year. But growth in terms of a person, I've been here with guys like Kurt for 4 years, and maybe like some of the other players that we've had haven't really made it through the program. But I don't know. I just think I've learned a lot more about consistency, and more so as being a good player on the ice. I'm just trying to be a better person every day off the ice, and that's something that, again, our coaching staff instills in every guy on this team, that from the time you come in to the time you leave, what are you really doing in the community? What are you really doing as a person to get better day by day, rather than just trying to get better as a hockey player? And I think that's more of the mentality I'm bringing day to day.
So this year, the Valiants have a relatively young team. How have you been able to step up and lead them and prepare them for college hockey?
I think it's a group effort. The leaders of the team as a whole really step up, from juniors to seniors. Personally, I just try and show up with a work-first attitude every day, and I feel like if I could bring that, I guess the best mantra is just lead by example. And if you could show up every day working hard, it kind of shows them that they have to show up working hard every day. And if you don't take a day off, they won't take a day off either.
Kurt, you were also the lone upperclassman alongside 3 netminders. I mean, what do you do to kind of keep their head in the game and lead them and help them have a successful season as well?
Well, I think the biggest thing is just cherish every moment that you get at the rink, right? Like your days are limited when you're playing, and it might not seem so at the start. Like you might think, oh, I have 1, 2, 3 years left, but at the end of the day, it really does kind of come to a close pretty quickly, and that's kind of been one of the biggest things that I've wanted to try to tell them or let them know, is that cherish every moment you get, because you're living the life here. You really are. You get great treatment from Manhattanville. Our coaching staff's great. Everybody else that contributes to this program, whether it's you doing these interviews, those kinds of things. That's what makes this kind of program run in a successful manner. And I think the biggest thing is just understanding that they have a collective goal in mind. You're part of that goal, and come here every day, work your butt off, and make sure that you're giving it your all in order for everybody else to be successful as well, because team success will be indicative of individual success as well. So I think that would be kind of the biggest thing.
Right. So you guys have a few guaranteed games left. I mean, what are you guys looking to accomplish before the season ends?
Going off what Kurt said, the older you get, the more you kind of want the team to do better. Not saying that when you get here as a freshman you don't want the team to do well, but you kind of have these stat lines that in your head that you want to come in and you want to achieve. And I guess the older you get, the more you don't really remember your individual stat lines, and you just want the team to do well. So for these last few games, yeah, I personally want to do well? Yeah, because I have this thing in my head, like I've never scored 10 goals in a season. I really want to do that. I'm almost there this year. But even more so than that, I think I would really, really like to win a conference championship. We've gotten pretty close in my 4 years, but this year I think with the group we have, the nucleus of older guys and some of the guys we brought in, we have a really good shot at doing that. And I think that if we could just finish up this last month strong, kind of keep going up, I think we'll have a good shot of reaching that goal.
Kurt, what are you looking to accomplish?
Matty pretty much hit the nail on the head there. It's very hard for me to kind of come off of that, but I would just say the kind of same thing. Just give the team the best shot to win, whether I'm in the pipes, whether I'm not. It sucks to not be, but at the end of the day, I have to kind of realize that it's about the collective as a whole. And yeah, no, I definitely want to be in there, but I'm going to make sure that I give everything I have to make sure that we're successful. So that's kind of my mantra going forward. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much, and good luck on the rest of your season. I'm Rebecca Canavan with GoValiants.com.